Yo, did you see that Tesla Cybertruck? That was the coolest truck. I'm just joking. That truck was really weird. Probably the weirdest truck I've ever seen. Let's talk about the Tesla pickup truck. So, polarizing seems to be the word for this truck. You either hate it or you hate it, or you just happen to like Tesla. But let's be real. So this pickup truck looks so strange that I just don't know. I can't tell if this truck is gonna be like a crazy seller, or if this truck is gonna. I mean, it's not gonna sell nothing, but if it's gonna be like a big flop. So the reason why I can't gauge this is because whatever is the next thing, the new thing in style, it's hard to know if it can catch on, especially if there's people that make something cool and if it's seen as cool. Plus, it definitely has what this truck does have going for it is this prepper vibe in terms of like being able to withstand people trying to smash your windows, trying to get into your car, steal something, or trying to, being able to like be protected from bullets because of the triple folded steel alloy. So that's pretty cool. If you're into that, I mean, and it seems pretty cool to me too. But first of all, you have to be into trucks, generally. What is there to say about this truck? Man, this truck is gonna be crazy. This truck is so cheap. This truck is like a Model 3 or $1,000 more than a Model 3. People are just gonna buy this truck straight up because of the $39K price tag that's on this truck. I mean, the bang for your buck is insane. Couple concerns I have for this truck is the fact that I just don't know how like safe the truck is for collision testing. I just don't understand how that's going to be. Is it going to be able to like scrunch up? Like, what if it crashes into the car? Well, the car will just get crushed, I guess. So I guess you'll be fine. What if you crash into a brick wall? Well, I guess that brick wall will be crushed and you'll be fine. Well, what if you crash into? I'm not kidding. It's just going to be fine unless you have one Cybertruck crash into another Cybertruck, and then you like disappear into another dimension, possibly. So I guess safety might not be a concern. Okay, scratch that. It's mainly just the design. So you have this weird design that I just don't think like pickup truck people are gonna buy it. I mean, I don't really know because I'm not a truck guy myself, so I can't really speak for them. I spoke to a lot of people today about this truck, and everyone thinks that they won't like it. I talked to someone who's looking for a pickup truck right now, who's in the pickup truck market, and he thinks the design's horrible. But then when I told him about the price, he says like straight up he's gonna probably buy one because he was looking at a Toyota Tacoma, and for a new one it was $38K. And so it's like if you get a $39K Tesla Cybertruck, you got at least $10K savings of the gas that you use and the oil changes. Elon Musk said that it was like between 10 to 15K cheaper than getting an ICE vehicle or getting a regular pickup truck. And in addition to that, I think that their competitor, who is going to be into the market first, I think, is Rivian, and they're going to come up with a pickup truck. I think the base, I saw it, the base at two different sources, just overheard one and read an article, and one said it was over 100K for the base, and then I heard somewhere else that it was 60K or things. But regardless, the base is so much more expensive than the Tesla pickup truck. So that's going to be the biggest thing. Just the price to buy. That's like the most interesting thing about this truck. And I mean, none of this is super good news for the stock price, because the stock price expectedly has gone down a little bit today. And I did trimmed my position the day before just a little bit because I was a little bit over allocated in Tesla still. And so I trimmed my position thinking that it would tank a little bit today because the stock went on a tear and the news would have to somehow exceed all expectations, and that's generally a hard thing to do. I don't think they're in any danger. It's mainly going to be how they perform in the next quarter that dictates where they go from here. But besides that, the ATV was pretty cool, and then being able to charge that in your Tesla. What else about this? It's the price point that's just insane. The price point like made me think twice about it, like as an investment, because it's for 2021. Think about this. If you reserve the truck, you only have to put 100 down. And I was thinking about this. It locks in the price for the autonomy price, so which is at 7K right now. So if you buy the pickup truck for $39,900, and then you select autonomous driving, and that's 7K right now. And so basically today you put 100 down, which you can get back, and you would just wait like 2 years, close to 2 years, and by that time, first of all, the pickup truck price might go up by that time, if demand is just so crazy. And then secondly, the price for autonomy is going to go up too, I think. The reason why, if the plan works out and that there's so many new features and it's almost ready by 2021, that might be worth a lot of money right there. So I'm just thinking of like $100 as like an investment. I could put that down, always get that back, and I'd just be losing the whatever I could be gaining from investing that $100 in something else. But with the chance of the upside of autonomy being worth a lot and the pickup truck being worth a lot for just that $100 investment. So I've thought about this, haven't actually reserved it, haven't done it, but this is where my mind goes sometimes. Okay, anything else about this pickup truck? Man, this pickup truck is just, the whole event was just crazy. Elon Musk having his windows smashed in, and the price to reserve the pickup truck doesn't even make sense to me. So it's like the price of the pickup truck doesn't make sense to me. The price to reserve the pickup truck doesn't even make sense to me. And just the whole show didn't make any sense to me. They just all of a sudden brought out the pickup truck and then just did all these crazy tests to it. It was so much information to process. I'm just kind of still thinking about what I think of this. And one thing is that there's just so many articles about this pickup truck today. So press was all over this. So many YouTubers were there. There's just so much press, free press. I think that like any press is good press. I think that's a thing. I think that's true actually. So they got like tens, if not hundreds of $1 million worth of free press. So seems like a plus. I guess Wall Street doesn't factor that in, that the fact they got free press on steroids that day, which is going to up their other car sales probably too, just so that more people know about Tesla. And besides that, I'm interested to see one of them just drive by sometime soon in the next couple of years. And let me know what you guys thought of that whole event. Was that anyone like the design? I'm kind of like just confused more than anything. I was very shocked by the design. But I mean, honestly, the design kind of, after looking at it for a few hours, or going back and like looking at it after taking a break, it doesn't look as bad. And I could imagine a lot of people buying it. It was kind of a shock. And like, is this real? Is this really what it looks like? And then after things settled down a little bit, okay, well, this angle looks kind of cool. This is kind of cool. Military's not that bad. Why not be safe? Why not be a prepper? And again, safe except for when you crash into another Tesla Cybertruck, and then you go into another dimension, then in that dimension you might not be safe. So still need to do testing, just like Elon said. There's room for improvement. But besides that, yeah, there's just so much about this that I don't know. Like, this thing weighs several tons probably, so I wonder how that's gonna, if there's limitations on where you can park it, and I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this truck. Again, if you guys like the design, hate the design, interested to know what you guys think. Any of you guys pickup truck owners, and would you want to buy this Cybertruck? This whole thing was just crazy. Well, yeah, thanks for enjoying my rant, and I'll catch you guys later.